Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. Go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net to see more about me, to see our products, to place an order, to sign up for a workshop, or to join my team. If there's anything I can help you with, please reach out. I'll do my best to answer your questions and help you with the website or whatever. So, okay, I'm back from my daughter's wedding, and we had a wonderful time on Saturday, and both the bride and groom were it was just so wonderful. They were, you just tell they were so happy and so in love. So it just was very, very nice. And we had just a wonderful time with family and friends, and the people at the church were so wonderful. So I'm back now and trying to get back into my regular routine. So this week I'm working on this month's paper pumpkin, the September 2022 paper pumpkin, which is called Spooky Treats. This is the box. I love that design there. Okay, and on my Facebook page yesterday, and I also now have shared it here on YouTube, I did go through how to put these together, and I made one of each kind. Oh, that's the wrong one. Well, anyway, I did two of these actually, because one of them I used the wrong, I don't see the other one. One I used, instead of using the Orchid Oasis, because I got out my extra colors that they recommend as like coordinating colors, and I ended up using fresh Freesia instead. And I don't know where that box is. I thought it was right here. Oh well, but this is basically them. It's just this was done in the wrong color. What, not wrong, but it was a different color is how I should say it than what they use, because they were using the Orchid Oasis that came in the box, not the fresh Freesia. But anyway, so these are cute little treat boxes. See, they open like that. These are like a little drawer. Okay. And this one. All right. So I made those, and I also decided to make this card to go along with them. All right. This is just a little different than the one I had on yesterday, because I had set it up like this and I left an ink pad open and it fell over and it got the ink all over it. So I took off the white and redid it, and it is just a little different just because we never do anything exactly the same twice in a row. So, okay, and there's the inside. But so that's what I did yesterday. And so today I'm going to do some alternates, and I have a couple that I made up ahead of time, because I got thinking I wanted to try some for Thanksgiving. I a lot of times have a Thanksgiving, some type of little favor on the tables at Thanksgiving. Okay, so this time I used this set. And I ended up, let me just get it here. I got some different, yes. I used the dies that come with Perched in a Tree, and Aspen Tree dies they're called. And I cut some leaves out with this. And then I also used one of the leaves that come, these are a leaf label, an amber gem combo pack from the mini catalog. This is from the mini catalog also. But the Happy Thanksgiving I took from the Painted Pheasant. Okay. And then, okay, so I did that one. And then I thought, what if I wanted to make the box a different color? So this took me quite a while to figure this out. It's not perfect, and I realized that they have, and really looks like all they did. I can do this. Let me just see about, No, but smaller than that one. Take one of my, let me just see if this looks like it's right. Yeah, it could be. So they took, like, you can take a little punch, and you don't even need to go in halfway, just a little bit like that, little nip. Let's try to center it. Okay, so it makes it a little easier to put it in and out. Now this, I don't have the measurements and everything. I have to fuss around with them a little bit because I was off just a little, but I was able to do that. And I used, this is paper, was some of the paper that was in the celebration, and I went, oh, I'm going to use that. And then this came, that leaf was this leaf here. Okay, and then I made a card also to go with it. And this one I fussy cut. Well, I stamped that one. And how I did this, I took my finger daubers and I put some red in the center of the stamp, and then some yellow, and then just a little bit of brown around. And I like how they turned out. And then I used the blending brushes here on the front to put some of the colors on. And I used the Thinking of You from this. And then I just put some of these little helicopters or whatever you want to call them inside. So I thought, how nice to be able to have a little card to go with it, right? And I was thinking, because this one is a full-size card, and then I was thinking, well, how about if I use one of the, what are they called? Yes, I'm going to say the wrong thing. Let me find them. I'm a little tired, so now I can't even think straight. Some days I can't blame that on tiredness, but let me just find it here so I tell you the right thing wherever I can find them. I know they're here because, oh my goodness gracious, right here. Note cards, okay? Oh my gosh, note cards come, and you can get them. They come with envelopes, and it's really a pretty good deal, okay? So anyway, I just thought something a little smaller and not really big like this one. This is like a regular size, and that size is fine too. But I just got thinking after I saw it, I went, oh, use the littler one. Okay, so these are some that I made up ahead of time to show as alternates. And right now I'm going to show you, before I do have some ready to go together, but I did show this yesterday, but I want to show it again today because it can be a little bit confusing at first when you're putting the go to put the box together. Part of it was I didn't realize that it was a tray, not a whole box. So I thought, it all would go, like in a box, and that just wrapped around. Well, it does wrap around, but it's a tray, more of a tray, not a box. So what you do is all of these, like the scoring, the ones, the first two scores, they each have 3 scores on the side. So the first 2 scores, you like go forward. And then the last one is, so they're like mountain folds. The last one's more like a valley fold. Okay. And that's what you do on all 4 sides. And these are the little tabs, you do those. But these go forward, forward, and then this goes back. Okay. So here, forward, forward, and this goes back. Okay, so I'm going to put these in, and then forward, forward, and this goes back. Okay, so then how you put these together, these go like this. Now this will be caught in the other side. Okay, so these, just bring them up and set those down. And then do the shorter one first and wrap it over those little tabs and push that down. And then the same with this. Now one of the things that they did, they have a little, right here, it's a little slot. On mine, I didn't put that in. And on this side, they have this little bump out. So when you push this down in, that goes down in there and it holds it. Okay? So I didn't quite do that with mine, but because I had a hard enough time getting it together the way I got it. But I'm going to play around with it a little bit more, just not yet today. So what I got thinking, because see this with the spider, because, let me pull this off if I can. There, it's sticking a little. You can see this is all open here. See, so you can see into the box. But I thought, what about if you put some DSP behind there? So this is from, it's in the mini catalog, which I don't have in here with me, unfortunately. But it's in the back. It's, if you have a party, you can get this huge pack of paper, and it's got some fall stuff, some winter to Christmas stuff. So it's got quite a few things. And this was one of the papers. It's this on this side and this on the other. So these papers were like 3 inches this way, and it was like, I think it was 8 or 9. Where's my ruler? And I really just did it, you know, whatever they had. Hope I got it upside down. Get it backwards. Okay, so it is, I should remember, but I don't. This is about 8 1/4. And then you score it all along there, just the same places that they scored it. Okay, and then you can have, so that you can change out, if you want, you can change out the colors that you're having. Oh, I was going to do white. Oh, that black's for another one. That's right. I will fix this in a minute. I'm a little bit crazy here. So what I'm going to show you first is this one. I'm being a little bit jumbled up here. So what I did was I put a piece of tear and tape on each side of that. And this is from our, I'm not going to remember the name of it, of course, right now. It's in the mini catalog. It's with the, well, I know what it is, like the wreath. I forgot. Come on, I have it here. Why can't I find the paper that I want? Anyway, I will write it in the description. I don't have enough. I don't want to take all that time to find it, but it will be written in the description. And they have like 2, but I thought I liked the way this looked because it almost can look like that's a window and back, and like the spider webs over the window. So I kind of like that idea. All right, where's my, so I'm gonna, and I hope I got these so that it won't stick in the wrong place, but wait, show you up. I could have maybe had it just a smidge wider, but there. Just kind of rub my hand over that, so there. And what they recommend to close these is to put this, see, here's where it folds. They recommend putting it right next to the fold. Okay, so, but before I do that, I'm gonna decorate it, because if you don't, it's a little more difficult because this wants to like cave in. So, and what they did was they just used this guy. Okay, and then they use this for the little greeting. They just put it kind of more like this. Okay, I think I might use this one. Let me just see if I like it though before I decide all this. Because maybe I'll do something totally different. Because those have a bunch of bats on it. Not that Actually, I think I'm just going to put him here. And let me think what else I'm going to just, and they give you the glue dots. So I'm going to put one up there and one down here. And you can put more on if you want. I'm just doing the two, top and bottom. I'm sorry, my voice is a little croaky. I guess I picked up something while I was gone. I go, oh my gosh, I've not had any problems. I go to the wedding and I come back and I sound like this. So, okay, let me see here. Grab some, I think this, and I think I want some basic black. So get my scraps over here. And let me just see, what did I want to say this time with this? I might need a bigger piece of white. Let me see. All right, well, that's going to be too big. Oh, goodness. I just, all my scraps over here, and they're all, sometimes they have oh, this one might work. Yeah, that's that. So hopefully that'll fit whatever I decide I want to put on here. So where did I put, oh my gosh, somewhere here I have, well, I even stamped the, I stamped them out so that we could really see them better. And right now they were here and now they're not. So hold on one second. I will just grab my, maybe. Oh, here they are. Okay, say trick or treat, enjoy the spooky treat, happy Halloween. There's a ghost, there's a spider you can stamp, there's a spider web you can stamp, some bats and some stars. Okay, now I was thinking, kind of forgot about that. Was thinking, where's my other? I did get, I just had it here. One of the, I bought one of the Halloween sets. My hand was just on it. All right. Did it fall? Oh, it did fall. One second. Oh. Whoops. I got the Scary Cute and the bundle that came with it. Now, this, I'm not doing this today, but I cut out the frame. It would fit on here. It would just fit on there, okay? I did not decide, I didn't do that today. You'll see, maybe on Friday when I do my fun fold, we'll see. But I think I'm going to use one of these. Let me see. I think I'm going to do the Love It First Bite. Maybe. Let's see. Will it fit on this one or do I need a bigger one? I think it may just fit on. So let me see here. And my black, I'm going to do it in black. Oh, wait. No, I want it. I'm going to do it in a different color. Let me think. I think I'm going to do it in the Freesia just to pick up the color of the spider. So here we go. See, if I don't like it, I can always do a different color. But let me try this one. And I just had it right here. So where's my scrap paper so I can, who knows, I have another one here. I don't know why it is. I can have something and 2 seconds later, I don't know what I did with it. But I hear other people say that too, so I guess I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. Do this here. See, let me just make sure. Okay. So, let me put this up out of my way a little bit. All right. So here it is. Obviously, you could do this in any color you wanted. The black would be okay. The orange would be okay. But, okay. Oh, I think I messed that up. I did. I'm going to do it over here. Oh, I can't get it straight. Try it one more time. All right, let me see. Where's my scrap? Okay. Pay attention, Sonia. There, that's pretty good. So if I really look at this, I think I can get it straight. Now I got it too much that way. How did I do that? Well, that's the best we're going to get. Do that. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just going to go. I think I'm going to hope I can get this. So I hope it is a little crooked. I just don't, it's okay if it's a little, but I don't want it to look crooked so that if you're looking at it, you feel like you're, need to stand on your head or something. Okay. And, oh wait. Yeah, that one's a little better. Not much. And then this. Let's put that there. Okay. I might have it a little crooked, but oh well. It's a Halloween card. It doesn't matter. It could be crooked. All right. So this, I'm going to put that right there with some of the, they gave us some mini dimensionals. I was going to say, I'm not sure what I do with, here they are. But I also have, and you may too in your stash, either from, if you bought some yourself or if you have some from previous kits, you may have the regular ones and you might want to use those instead. Okay. And I found these are not coming off the easiest, so I was using my take your pick. I better close this up. Because if I do not, I'm going to end up with something in there that I don't want in there and it potentially ruin my project. You ask me how I know that? I don't know how many times I've been so focused on what I'm doing and not realize that the stamp pad is open right there and it goes right in the stamp pad. Okay, whoop. And actually, I was going to put it straight, but I think I'm going to put it that way. There. I'm going to try that. I don't know if it's my favorite, but you know what? It's okay. I have a bunch. There's like 18 of these if you want to make them all as treats. So I found if you bend that there and bring this over, or the other way you can do it is even bend it there to bring it over there. Oop, right there. So there he is in front of the window. And it's okay if you say, man, I would have used a different DSP behind it. Great. Do what, I realized I better come out a little bit. I hope you could see what I was doing, because sometimes when I go in close at the beginning and like now I forget to go back out. Okay, so there's that, and they gave us some black stars, some large ones and some little ones. So that's what I'm going to use. One there. Whoop. One here. I can get a hold of it. One here. Or whatever other embellishments you have at home that you like. Okay, I think I'm going to move this just a little. It's a little hard to see it right there. I can get a hold of it. Well, maybe I'm not going to move it. There. Okay, that's a little better. And more weight. Maybe move this one over. Well, just because the black in the back kind of. So there's that one. Okay. Then I think I'll do this one next. All right. So this one, I wanted to use my little people from, I thought that they just fit. Make sure I have the right one here. Yeah. Make sure I have the correct piece of white paper. White cardstock. The one that's truly cut the way I want it to be cut. And these are some that you may want to end up using a Stamparatus with. I didn't want to get the Stamparatus out tonight, but I hope I'm not sorry that I did not. But anyway, so I want them kind of near the bottom, and I think that's right. I think they'll just get them on. It did. Okay, so there's that. And I wanted to say, what one did I? Oh, no, that's not it. This one. Trick or treat, you're so sweet. Okay. This. And I can see I've got some on the edge, so I'm going to wipe that off just a little bit. I can be messy sometimes. Sometimes it feels like no matter how hard I try, I just make a big mess. All right. So this will be right there. Oh, yay. Okay. And then this one, I'm just going to put this on here. I think I want that popped up. So actually I'm going to grab some of my bigger ones just because they go a little quicker and I want to move on. I want to be able to try to not take too long tonight. I've been trying to be a little bit more careful with time because I know it's so easy for me just to get so involved in what I'm doing, and suddenly it's an hour and I didn't even pay it, didn't even realize it. I don't know that you can be like that when you're crafting, but when you're doing a video, that's not always the best. It's one thing if you're just on your own doing it, but you're doing a video, it's not always the best thing. But anyway, so there's that. I'm going to put, now make sure I know where it's right there and there. So I want to make sure I get it between those. Do I have, yep. Okay, there. Okay, and then again, I'm going to put this right next to where it's, to the, what's that called? The score line there. Okay, so since I folded it there. So there's that. And let me think. What color did I want? That's that. Okay. And yes, this one I'm just gonna, I know I wanted the black for that. I think I'm gonna do a white one, so I didn't have that one. So once again, you'll get to see me. So in, the third one back, the first one being closest to here, to the center square, center rectangle actually, but okay. In, back. And one more right here. Let's get this out of the way. in, back. Okay, so these go first. Go down like that. These come over like this. The shorter one goes in first. There. And then the longer one. Just like that. Okay. Actually, I didn't think about this till just now, but I might. Well, what am I doing here? Come on, get in there. Did I not measure it quite right? There. Maybe have it. It's a little tighter than it should be, but it's okay. It'll work. And let me see. I was just thinking. Oop, I didn't think about. I was trying to think about how I might want to embellish it, but I hadn't really thought about it. But I think I'm going to try. I think maybe I want that there. So if I can get this through here, because there. I thought about it before. I would have done it before I put this on. And I'm not going to do a bow because I think it'll be too big. I'm just going to put a knot over here. And scissors. See, knot. Let me just knot. Okay. Let me just try. And hopefully I cut it okay so it will fit. All right. So what am I doing? Come on. So you've done these before. At least act like you've done it before, not like it's something new. There, there. Okay. Let's see here. You know what I'm going to do, because I'm not, I love these to hold those, to hold it for me. Especially when it's a day when I feel like I'm all thumbs. Like today. Okay. Maybe move this down just a little. Can I get this more where let me see. There. And then I'm going to just trim that and trim this just a smidge more. There. Ta-da! There. Good enough. And if you want, you could even put, you could either put some other bling, or you can just put stars in the sky. Here, there's stars around them and back. Let's see. Oh, something didn't stick right there. Let me see. There. Is that? There. So there's that. Okay. So then I really wanted to make a card to go with, oh, that's the wrong one, to go with this one. So again, I took the little note cards, a note card, and then I cut this. These are 3 inches wide, and this is 5. No, it's 3.5 by 5. So when it's open, it's 7 by 5. So it's scored at 3.5, just so you know. And then I'm going to want this right there. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay. So let me get, and even though it's been scored, it'll be okay. Okay. So, And I thought at first of putting it like with the scores down, but I wanted the black more. When I said earlier, I thought the black looked better over on this side rather than that side, so that's how I made that decision. And then because I had these, I wanted to, I'm just going to lay them out here. I had an idea, but let me see if I still like the idea I had. It's a little different than that, but I was thinking more like that. So this one will be flat. Whoop. And I want this popped up at least a little bit. So let me see. And I think I had that about like that. Maybe down a little bit. And this more like that. Okay. So go the big ones, or you can use the little one, use what you have in your stash. That's what part of this is, just to, these are some things I already had, okay? I mean, if you like them, these are available in the mini catalog. Okay. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, the other one I didn't do it on this one. I kind of forgot. Where's my pen? See if I can do it now. It's a little harder now that but I did draw, this doesn't have lines on it, because it was made to be a tag so you could stamp a greeting on it, but I just kind of did this. It's not perfect. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, just that's good enough. And see, these have, and then these both, and on the other one, I did kind of do this so you could see them a little better. I felt that you almost lost them. You can also, if you want, you could do a little bit of ink on it, like either with the finger dauber or the, what are they called? The sponge, the brushes, the blending brushes. And this has some on it too. I don't know if I can see because I already got it on the. You don't have to do this. I just wanted to give it a little more definition. But, it's yours. Do it the way you like. You don't have to do what I'm doing unless you want to. There. It's not great, but it's better. And then this, I wanted to put more like this. So what I'm going to do is this one side will have a little bit of glue because it's on top of that one. And then I will put a dimensional here. If I can get that. See if I can get the thing off. Yep. There. And then, because on here I use the blue for the background. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I wanted to do, and I'm going to stamp it in black. And I'm using Grateful from, I had to move things here. Grateful from the Painted Pheasant. Okay. So let me see. Is that going to fit this way? I think it will. Yes. Yay. Okay. Now, I am going to, because I want that to be, this is not as big a greeting as that one, so it doesn't need to be as big a piece. And then I'm going to make the blue a little smaller too. Oh, that's a little, I'm not sure. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to just put this on like that. Whoop. Let's sit a minute. All right. And I will hope it's a little more than it should have been. I was afraid of that. Oh well. There you go. It's still a little bigger than it should be, but it'll be all right. You don't want to make it too thin either, you know. All right, there. That looks there. That's good. Good. Okay. So, and if you want, the grateful could come over here like it did there, but this one I was thinking I would just put it down here. So, and let that sit for a minute. And where's my, a little bit of, this sometimes can get that, there, I got most of that off. The goopy stuff. And I'm going to use, now these do have, the other one I just put one of the bigger ones on so I could cover up the little hole, which is, if you're using it as a tag, use it, but I'm not using it as a tag. So I wanted that there. And now I've got some smaller ones, which I think I'll put one here and one there. There you go. And later I'll put something on the inside, a little decoration. I'm not sure if I had something else to show you. I can't remember, so give me a minute here. And I can kind of clear the decks a little so I can hopefully think a little better. All right, that may be it though. I think that's it. Okay. So, oh yes, this is what I was going to do on the inside, because that that set doesn't have stamps for the flower, for the leaf. It doesn't have, you just cut them out. This from here, whoop, what's going on there? What is all over that? Man, oh man, oh man. I don't know why. Anyway, let's try that again. So I think, where's my, I'm going to use, let's see, that's orange. So pumpkin pie, crushed curry here somewhere, there it is, and some soft suede. So let me just see my little daubers here, which is which. This, okay, orange. This is orange. All right, so on here, I just want these to be a little different color. So I'm going to put, and this is how I did, except the other, it was one big leaf, so they kind of, orange, crushed curry, and let me just make sure it's the way I like it. I'm going to use my, oh yeah, that'll be all right. I might do it a little differently the second time around, but, so orange, a little more of the yellow this time than I had last time. Make sure I get the yellow and not the orange. That would not be good. And I don't want that to be too dark, but okay. So what I will do is just put some leaves on the inside there, and let's see, I'll wipe this off a little. Here it is. So I can kind of move the colors around a little bit. Oop, came off again. Okay, so I had them. Okay, that was the brown there. So I'm going to do this one here, orange this time. Oh, did I use the yellow? That may have been the yellow one. Oh well, where's my scrap? Oh no, this is yellow. This looked darker than I expected. Okay, just like this in the brown. And then these I will put down here. Okay, so, and then I can write whatever I want in there, and later I will do this also on the envelope. Okay, so, all right. Let me clear the decks here so I can put out everything so you can see them. So I just wanted to show you that first of all, if you don't celebrate Halloween, you don't have to. There's other things you can do. If you celebrate Halloween, you can use it the way that they suggested, or bring in some of your other Halloween things and use those. So let me, and this, I was going to put this in something and I don't remember what now. I guess I could have put it in this one, but I think I like the white better there. So, okay. So, these go together. These go together. And this is just by itself. Although, obviously, you can also make a little Halloween card if you wanted with that. Okay. So, I hope that gives you some ideas of some things that you can do, either even with just the supplies that they give you in the kit, or adding things from your stash. Okay. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would do that. And any comments, I just are welcome. I just ask that we be kind to each other. Okay? So there we go. So my friends, I will be back on my Facebook page, which is Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, live on Friday afternoon with a fun fold. Like, this is kind of a fun fold to begin with, but I will see what else I can come up with. And I hope you will join me then. And until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.